Oh man, that song did not match my energy at all, bro. I am dog fucking tired, boys. I am dog fucking tired. Subs, bro. I'm gassed, bro. I give up. I'm tapped out. Party all weekend. Somehow, I somehow partied all fucking weekend, bro. God, man. Didn't stream yesterday. Didn't stream today. No, wait. I did stream today. Today is today. Didn't stream yesterday. Didn't stream Saturday. So why stuff? Well, oh, this. Some of fucking Colin's cat fur, bro. I didn't even sleep at my house. I didn't even sleep at my house. Fucking last night, bro. I didn't even come home last night. Nice title. You like it? Rising Scale Award 2 years in a row. I fucking hate that bitch, bro. I can store cotton, bro. Ain't no wrong with storing cotton. At least now we get paid for it. You guys miss me? Did you guys miss me? Be honest. Did you miss me? No. Fuck you. How you not miss me, bro? Yes, nigga. Damn. Thank you. God, man. So what happened? What happened? So Sunday. Oh, Sunday. I was supposed to go to dinner. I was supposed to go to lunch with Techie and Techie, Colin, and his dad. I wake up. Turns out timeline got pushed to the left, so it was earlier. I was like, yeah, I'm like, I just woke up. So I just woke up. But like when they were heading out, I had just woke up. I was like, yeah, like I just woke up. And they're like, well, you might still be able to get there. So I go take a shower. I don't know how long I'm taking a shower, but when I looked at the timestamps, it was for a fucking while, but it didn't feel that long. Sub Lucho. And I wake up, find out the time and shit. I end up texting Texie after I get out the show. I'm like, shoot me the Addy. And he's just like, hey, we already ate, we'll just see each other tonight. I'm like, all right, don't shoot me the Addy. He shoots me the Addy, and I'm thinking, okay, he's joking, right? You know what I'm saying? I get a call 30 minutes later. Bro, where the fuck are you? I'm like, I'm at home. It's like, we've been waiting this whole fucking time for you to. I was like, first off, motherfucker, who the fuck you talking to? Second off, bitch, I didn't ask you to wait for me. I was gonna go pull up the VOD. But
ずっと指揮官くんを待ってたせいで少し
Alright. I don't even know what the fuck I just looked at. Hey, what's up, Ethel? What's up, drugs? How you doing, baby? We ended up talking about it on his stream too. Cause he thought he was in the right, and I was like, I don't know how the fuck you could even remotely interpret that I was coming through. Cause I literally told you to not send me the Addy. But it's funny because I get vindicated in his chat. And you said the stream we did was wild. Were you there, Jabsy? I mean, I guess so, right? Because you had to have seen it, but oh my god. Oh, check this shit out. Yeah. So this is my. I'm gonna be honest. It's been like a week of vindication. You know what I'm saying? Everything I'm saying is just right. Okay. I haven't been wrong in so long. It actually scares me because I think I'm going to get a massive ego, bro. But I just haven't been wrong. And is it my fault that I haven't been wrong? I feel like it's a good thing I haven't been wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from being right all the time. Like, holy shit. So, yeah, you know, I come through having a good time, looking kind of, I ain't gonna lie, looking kind of swole right there just a little bit, just a little baby bit. Maybe it's them anabolic burritos, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's the sword. Maybe the sword really just gives me that Yasuke aura, you know what I'm saying? I look like the main character from motherfucking Assassin's Creed. But anyway, I come over to his house, and I'm gonna be honest, college, bro, he's like, bro, Techie's been tweaking all fucking day. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. If you wanna go to your house, bro, we'll just go to your house. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I ain't no fucking mood. I ain't no fucking mood to be dealing with no bullshit. Not dark enough. Yeah, because that nigga was African, bro. That nigga was straight from the motherland, bro. I'm talking, he was still clicking his tongue and shit, bro. Of course, I'm not as dark as that motherfucker. But, like, imagine he went to America for a few generations, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be Ace Dark, bro. Ace looks like Bane, bro. You talking about this nigga? Bro, this nigga actually looks scary. Ace, if I saw you walking down the street, middle of the night, I'm crossing the street. That's by the way, that's a good thing. Okay. I want to look like you. This is how I want to look. I want to be like, I mean, I obviously, you know, I can't look exactly like you because, you know what I'm saying? There's a little, you know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of shortcomings I have trying to catch up. Oh, I'll get to that, Mr. Wayne. We're on Saturday real quick. We'll get to Sunday. We'll get to fucking, believe me, we will get to Sunday. But, yeah, so I showed up to Techie's house, and this is essentially the interaction.
Verbatim.
Okay.
Go back a little bit.
Anybody else in the Arc Knights community, that fucking guy, who gets the most viewers too. Yeah, imagine that shit. Yo, what up? Did you stub your toe?
No, I was checking out that statue. That was beautiful.
I know. It's from Berserk. You remember that one time you said you were coming to Wayback Burger, Z?
Dude, why do I look so fucking sexy, bro? Also, you hear the bull? He immediately starts off with bullshit, bro. Off rip, off the get-go, not a hey Zizix, how you doing, man? Oh man, I'm glad you could have made it, bro. I'm glad you're here. Remember that time you said you're coming to Wayback Burger, Zizix, and you didn't? AKA 30 minutes ago.
Remember that one time you said,
I do,
bro,
Lucho.
Don't worry about it. Don't even come.
And you know what you
I'll
said?
see you tonight."
Okay, let's read the text messages then.
You can
Let's read them. Let's read them.
It doesn't help that he has white lights shining in his room. That does not help. That's why my lights are like a darker amber, because white lights just like completely wash me out.
Let's read 'em.
It'd be the funniest thing.
Okay, I'll read them right now.
Because they'll agree with me 1,000%.
Okay, Chad, who's in the wrong? Okay.
Oh, you know what? For this exercise, we'll bring up chat. We'll bring up chat because he just starts
Here,
with
messages.
bullshit, bro. Just
Remember that
I
one?
mean,
Let's read 'em.
bullshit.
Let's read 'em.
It'd be the funniest thing.
Okay, I'll read them right now.
Because they'll agree with me 1,000%.
Okay, Chad, who's in the wrong?
And I call it, and I know bro, it's easy, bro. Also, whoever said it's Z for who's in the wrong, Velvet, fuck this bitch, bro. I hope this bitch dies in a house fire. Fuck this little nigga, bro. Stupid motherfucker. When have I ever been wrong? Name one time I've been wrong, except for the few times where I've actually been wrong. You can't.
Okay, here we go. Here, I'm gonna read the exact text.
Verbatim.
Okay, here we go.
They put Baldy in the wrong. They gotta be talking about Techie. Because there's a difference between me and Techie, okay? Techie is fucking bald, okay? I have no hair. There's a huge difference. I'm hairless, he's bald. He's a fucking baldy.
Zizix says, shoot me the Addy. I say, we already ate. You just chill. I'll see you tonight. Don't worry about it. I give him an out. And then he says, don't. Shoot me the Addy.
No.
Okay.
No.
That is exactly.
Where's
that
the
is-
comma? I say, don't shoot me the Addy. You're adding the comma.
Hey, look at me. Look at his stupid fucking face, bro. Look at his dumb, stupid fucking face. retarded ass fucking face. As soon as he sees it, look at his face.
Shoot me
change.
the Addy.
No,
Okay.
no. There's
That is
no
exactly-
Comma. Where's
that
the
is-
comma? Where's the? I say, don't shoot me.
Where's the comma? There he goes looking for it, and then he says, look at this
The Addy.
motherfucker,
You're adding the comma. What are you?
But you see how I
bro. And there's a reason why this is his contact in my phone. There's a reason why. There's a reason why this is his contact, bro. Yep, this is what Techie looks like on my phone. Let me transition it so you guys can read it. Flip horizontal. That's the wrong thing. Flip. Ignore that. Flip horizontal. Gablam! That is no cap. No bullshit. That is 100% Techie tone. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. Because you can't trust him. You cannot trust him. Because as soon as you start trusting him, he bends you over. Also, Destroyer, why don't you just switch back to your normal account? Why would you not just switch back to your normal account? Because I'm about to ban this account. Because this shit, every time you type in chat, it says possible ban evader. Because because you are ban evading. You prefer this name? Oh, that's so annoying. Fuck me, bro. How do I like ignore the possible ban evader? Fuck. Maybe you just gotta type enough and then like it'll go away. I gotta ban him. I can't ban him because I've been unban me. Your main isn't banned. It was never banned. It was timed out for an hour. I don't know how to unban. I haven't figured that out yet. Also, is this shit still flip? What the fuck did I flip? Bro, I'm grabbing random windows and I'm flipping them. We'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to the fridge type shit. All right, let me see.
read it though, right? That's how I read it in my head. That's how I heard it in my head. Okay, all right. So you understand? That's how I read it though.
Oh,
You see what I mean? That's the confusion.
I thought you sent me the Addy as like.
I started some shit on Twitter and Piggy jumped in and murdered a nigga this weekend on the post I tagged you in. What are you talking about? But I use Twitter so infrequently that I have no idea who you talking about. So I'm gonna have to how do I find out what I was tagged in? Yep, I can't show that. I was about to show that picture. How do I find out what I was tagged in? How do I do that? Also, did you guys like this picture? Notifications? Oh, I'm not on my this isn't my account. I'm not on my account. I'm on a different account. Just send me the link, bro. Just send me the link. Oh, because you were typing I'm 12 like 80 times? Yeah, that makes sense. This picture made you want to unfollow? Why you just lying, bro? Okay, let me scroll up. Can you recommend me content creators to watch for Wuthering Waves? Before anyone asks. Hello, I assume this is regarding Tectone's recent post. Can you recommend me content creators to watch Wuthering Waves? Please note this post was automatically removed as it received multiple reports in a short duration of time and was not manually removed. Upon manual review, this post will remain removed as it does not align with our self-promotion rules. Additionally, the post received a large volume of engagement in a short time frame, suggesting potential brigading. Huh? So because Techie made a post, can you recommend me content creators to watch for Wuthering Waves? He said it was. They said it was self promotion. People brought up the divorce in this thread. Oh man. Oh, you love to see it.
Here's what we'll do, guys. Since this is apparently an appropriate thing to do, we'll just go ahead and out Reddit themselves. We'll make the same post. Okay? And then all you guys got to do is just say, well, I recommend Tectone, M-Dash, Gotcha Smack, Mr. Pokey. I really
That is brigading. That's fair.
like them because they speak their mind. Can you recommend
That
me
is brigading.
content creators to watch for Wuthering Waves?
To be fair, that is against Reddit. What's it called? What do they call it? Reddit? It's against Reddit. To be fair, it's not against rule. It's not a rule thing. It's not against the rules to brigade. It's like a Reddit thing that a lot of subreddits are like, hey, don't brigade like posts. Don't like tweet out to like this post or some shit like that. Can I flip my camera back? Did I flip it by accident? Also, what's up, Anna? Transform. Rotate. Okay. It sounds autistic. I don't think it's. I think it sounds cute. I like it. I like Reddit, right? It's just like, hey, this is how, you know. I don't think it's a bad. I don't think Reddit is a bad thing. The only thing I do hate is when it's very clearly used selectively. When moderators use it selectively and they're like, yeah, we won't allow brigading from you, but we'll allow brigading from somebody else. And it's just like, okay, guys, let's at least, if we're going to enforce the rules, let's enforce it equally across the board. So, I want to see, okay. So people brought up to the boys. Because so someone can someone draw him pregnant? Maybe that way he'll stop wanting to be the focus for once. He would eat that up. He would love it. Of course, it's a bald, middle-aged man. I am actually appalled they didn't put white man. They would have got more points if they would have put bald, middle-aged white man. That's interesting. Am I going to play Wuthering Waves? Yes. I don't know when it comes out, though. I heard it comes out the 22nd, I believe. But I did see someone has it in their title already. Hex Juice.
Completely watered it down with useless dribble. I'm not saying this.
I like the word dribble. Dribble's a good word. Dribble. Okay, so we got, I mean, fucking, this fucking, who the fuck is this weeaboo piece of shit mother? They have, this is a new account. 4 followers, joined January 2020. Oh, damn. Damn, son. Shit. Hey, that's 1 a year, baby. Oh, that's 2 a year, baby. Shit, I fuck with that. I ain't gonna make fun of nobody, bro. Don't scroll. Man, we gotta live life on the edge sometimes, you know? Anyway. Let me scroll down. Bro would die if he's not the center of attention for a day. Damn, bro. So we can't even make Reddit posts without, like, okay, I see. Why is he so hell-bent on beating the hornet's nest, and why hasn't Kuro blacklisted him? I hate when people say shit like this, bro. When people are like, oh my God, you just want to antagonize people. And it's just like, your antagonism is like saying like poopy dookie. And like an entire like fan base is like, oh my God, this triggers us. Oh my God, this kills us. Oh my God, did you say poopy? Oh, when like people were like, yeah, so I think Deku is straight. And then like all like an entire fan base was like, you think he's straight? Oh my God, you're triggering us. You're oh my God, you just wanna start drama, you wanna start problems, and it's just like, damn, nigga. Bro, people are fucking pussies. Let me see. I'm so done with this guy. Everything I which post was it, Zeno? Oh, you saying don't scroll on this one? Man, this one can't be that bad. Right? It ain't even loaded. So like it probably not even, it definitely can't be that bad. She goes off here. Thank you. Okay, because I want to. Oh, they deleted. I'm an idiot. They deleted their post. So the post they deleted their Hey, you know what? At least they learned they were a fucking idiot. You know. I can somewhat respect somebody for deleting, like, and they didn't just leave it up. Actually, I don't know if I can respect that, but you know what? I can. They said some stupid shit and they said, you know what? Let me delete that. So, what was kind of the post, Zeno? Like, what was the gist of what she said? You said she brought up the divorce. That way we have context before I read the reply. Who's Lord Ashura and why is he talking shit? Let's see. Who is Lord Ashura? Content creator, streamer, writer. Lord Ashura. Well, evidently he's a content creator, streamer, and a writer. And we're going to do the same thing we do with everybody. We're just going to look at his clips. Top all time. And let's just click one. What's the top clip?
Ah, in his glorious form, the ultimate form. This is peak performance. Wow, what a coincidence. It is beautiful. We have the Pillarman theme just come up right there. The music knows. Oh no, he's hot. Well, I wouldn't mind replacing every one of those humans with this fantastic form. Supreme.
Okay, that was enlightening. We'll come back to him. We'll come back to him. They're making the Frame the victim and saying Pink and him cheated. God, I hate retards, bro. Oh, you mean the one that cheated on him with his assistant while he was working, then spent his money to get back at him for divorcing her, and proceeded to share revenge porn of his roommate? Yeah, he didn't lose much there. I'm assuming they said someone else retarded, and then, oh, you tagged me and Pink. Pink and Zizix released everything, and then Frame's boyfriend doxed Techie and Pink after Pink pressed charges for the revenge porn. All sources are in their VODs. Techie has reportedly been having an affair with Pink. He had been buying her clothes and inviting her to their house prior to the divorce. Frame, who has access to home security system, caught them in the act. Why does this dude even talk, bro? How you gonna talk about a situation and like not even like you literally did not, you missed like, he missed like 2, 3, 4. He missed like, he's talking about a TV show and he missed season 2 through 4. He saw season 1 and said, yeah, bro. He saw the preseason and said, yeah, bro, this is the preseason, man. And I'm gonna be honest, this is how I rate the TV show. And it's just like, bro, like, come on, bro. What a stupid bitch. Like, he is so far behind. It baffles me how he's this far behind. Frame simp. Is there an easy way to see who he's following? He's got a lot of VTubers. Wait a minute. Okay. Are these VTubers or what the fuck are these? But what in the weeaboo fuck am I looking at right now, bro? There's Fruit. There's Giga. Following all of Shoujo. Project Melody, Haruka, Iron Mouse, Doki. Holy shit. He doesn't follow Frame. So maybe not a dick rider. Maybe just like legitimately just like stupid. The divorce was finalized prior to them meeting up IRL, and she was recording Pink in states of undress and sharing it. And sharing it with other people. Pink also brought the bra for herself. Freem lied to save face. She's a philanderer and a predator who committed SA by showing revenge porn. If that is the case, why did she suddenly delete some of the posts she made? If what she said is the truth, then why delete it? Why not go to the authorities about it? What does she have to hide? I hate when retards are allowed on the internet. It pisses me the fuck off. Why did she not go to authorities about it? She has. What? Homegirl has warrants out for her arrest. She quite literally has warrants out for her arrest. God, but this dude is just ignorant as fuck. Like, actually ignorant. I don't mind saying I deleted it because one of Freem's friends asked me to and offered to help mitigate the situation with Freem behind the scenes. That's what happened, and Freem apologized. I can't go in detail, but me and her lawyer are currently going back and forth, considering suing, but hoping she's willing to settle on something fair for both of us. Again, I have screenshots of Freem cuddling and going on dates with Cruzman as far back as September 21st, 2022. She also admitted that us buying the same bra is an unfortunate coincidence. In her lawyer's words, these are some of the facts. I have no issue writing it down. It's been stressful to defend myself over someone's lies who has cost me opportunities in career and friendships. I hope she's willing to cooperate, and so I am sufficiently compensated and I can afford the appropriate therapy for the distress and mental anguish she has caused over the past year or so. I am sorry to hear everything that has happened to you, but you are strong and you will learn to get through it. If Tectone is a good man that you claim him to be, then you are in good hands. If what I posted that caused you harm, I apologize. You know what a homeboy did? You know what a homeboy did? He clicked on her profile and said, "Damn! I've decided to retract my statements. I would like to make a new statement. Sorry if I hurt you." Bro, he 100% clicked on her profile, went through a couple of pictures and said, "I'm gonna be honest. There's only really one right opinion." That's so dumb, dude. That is so dumb. What a fucking idiot, man. At least he was like, I wasn't gonna say he's gonna admit he's wrong, because he didn't admit he was wrong. He was like, well, if you say so, which is not admitting you're wrong. He's just retarded. I can't say I blame him too much, Lone Wolf. Like, let's be honest. Like, but what were we talking about? What were we talking about before we got on this? I don't remember. Fuck it. Anyways, I get pinged a couple times by you guys. Zeno sends me a video, and I also get pinged by what's he called? I also got pinged by, oh no, Chosen sent me a video. My bad. Chosen sent me a video. Oh, we were going over Techie's bot. I mean, it was a pretty.
Shoot me the Eddie.
No, I thought you meant
No,
like.
shoot me the
I
Eddie.
thought you meant
It was a wild stream. Techie's daddy cracks me up, bro.
like, don't leave.
Were we there
No.
the entire time? God damn, how long were we there? Oh shit.
Okay.
That was a long vibe.
And you just like
Hey.
that, and then we.
Would you threaten to make?
I mean, we talked.
You don't want one?
I'm on a diet, bro.
I have
What did I-
Bahama
He's not on a
for
diet.
women.
Yeah. Oh no, just roll.
Bro, Techie's dad was saying some wild shit. That shit had me cracking up. Anyway, I get sent this, but I also see, bro, even Techie was watching the Frogan shit. And I'm honestly, I'm so fucking happy. I know why Techie has no filter now. I think it's because he had a filter because he didn't want to get like punished for saying what he thinks. And then he started saying what he thinks because he just like said fuck it, and people were like, "Yeah, we still support you." And he's like, "You know what? Fuck it, bro. Fuck all y'all." Techie's dad is 100% he's base. The thing is, I don't have to agree with him on everything, but I don't have to like you don't have to hate somebody for like having a certain worldview. I don't understand that. I don't understand hating somebody for thinking differently than you. Though I do hate Frogan, so like who knows? Oh, I'm good, Zeno. I think we beat that horse. I think we beat that horse down. So I'm gonna go over the Frogan bit because I wasn't able to explain who this bitch was. It was like a if you know you know type shit. What's up, Blank? It was like a if you know type shit. But once we get into her background, because this is probably gonna have shit I don't know, because I don't know too much about this stupid fat fuck. I don't know too much about this stupid troglodyte looking bitch, but I can't wait to find out. God, bro. Wait, wait? Is there a better video than a Stardust video? I don't know. Is there? She makes all the points, but she talks really slow. Oh, Stardust? Oh, I hate people that talk slow. That shit, when they're like, so this is how we're going to have the conversation. Now, I know all of you understand language and how, like, real life works, but I'm going to speak to you like we're actually in an alternate dimension. See, the thing is, I just want my videos to seem much longer and more filled with content. So I talk very slowly and I make sure to enunciate every single syllable. That way, you, as an audience, can understand me. So if everyone could type 1 in chat, if you can understand me, that would let me know that I'm doing a good job. If you cannot type 1 in chat, then type 2, and that will let me know as a content creator that you would like me to speak up and stop speaking in this slow iambic pentameter. You say fuck? How bad is she? How bad is she?
Oh God, okay.
So I've been covered head to
Boy bands, that she would be a huge fan of Hassan. She seems to have a type. Men who are very counterculture.
She seems to have a type. Men who are very counterculture. Wow. Sounds like how I talk to brown people. He typed too much dumb shit, bro. We just gotta ban him. You just type too much dumb shit. Like what the fuck am I looking at? Why would you do some stupid shit like that, bro? If I see another account, I'm banning that too. That's just fucking retarded. That Destroyer? That's Destroyer. Nah, every one of his accounts, permaban. That shit pisses me the fuck off. I don't know why the fuck you would keep doing that. You already got like one of your accounts taken down and you continue some stupid shit like that. It makes no fucking sense. I gotta sit here and watch these dumb people online. Then I got some dumbass in my fucking chat typing stupid fucking shit. Banning them from the Discord too. God, that pisses me the fuck off seeing stupid shit. People not taking their head out they fucking ass. I'm edgier than a motherfucker. I am. But when I'm on Twitch, I'm on Twitch. And I don't ever fucking forget that, bro. So when I have stupid fucks like fucking Destroyer forgetting I'm on Twitch. Like, don't be fucking with me, bro. Don't be fucking with my money, bro. That shit pisses me the fuck off. You want to talk your little stupid shit? Talk that shit somewhere else. I ain't gonna get banned because of you, nigga. Fuck you. Stupid ass nigga. I don't know how many warnings I gotta give before somebody gets it through their thick fucking skull. And I hate just seeing like toxic shit get spread throughout the community too. I can deal with toxic ass shit, but I hate seeing like my viewers have to deal with looking at some stupid, ignorant ass shit. God, bro, what the fuck is wrong with that nigga? That pissed me the fuck off, man. What's up, man? What's up is I swear to God, bro, I fight these niggas, bro. That shit pissed me the fuck off. Mm-hmm. And I would say I'm one of the most lenient ass motherfuckers when it comes to like not banning people. I think I'm extremely lenient. I think I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably too lenient. That's probably why it happened. I'm just too nice. Cause shit, bro, god damn. I think Turkey Tom is doing a video about Friggin. I don't think he released it yet though. Let me see if he did. Let me see if he did. Cause he would be a great one to like go over. Oh my god, he'd do so much better. He didn't release it yet. He's still working on it. I know he's working on it because what he was talking about with he's been talking to Destiny about it. Bro was waiting 2 days. So, nah, man. I just look. I'm a nice guy, bro. I'm a nice guy. And the thing is, I never want to resort back to Corporal Zizix, okay? Where I was just a fucking asshole. I was an asshole fucking person. You pissed me off. You damn well. I went in on people's ass, bro. I dug into people. But you know, I'm not in the Marine Corps anymore. I'm not a fucking senior anymore. Like, I gotta treat people like fucking people. But holy shit. Let me start fucking raging, bro. Let me bring out Corporal Zizix. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Every now and then the real me sneaks through the cracks, but I try to curtail it. Would I change if I had 10K viewers? Hell yeah, bro. I'd wear nicer clothes because I'd have more money. I wouldn't keep wearing the same shirt. 100%. 100%. All right, let's play this shit. I'm gonna speed this bitch ass up though. I do not support, encourage irresponsible or dangerous behavior. Additionally, I do not condone, support, or encourage harassment of any kinds towards the subjects of my content. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good disclaimer.
In the ever-expanding world of live stream, most professional streamers at the top.
How does this bitch sound normal? How does she sound? I sped her up and she actually sounds normal.
Top levels become known for things.
So Leslie, will you marry me?
That's how you get AIDS. My name is...
No, I'd never get a hair transplant.
No.
Whether it's XQC or Overwatch and 12-hour streams.
Oh, this is a robot, isn't it?
Agency is so gross, and things of what revolves around money. This is the only thing he uses.
This got to be an AI voice.
Come back anytime someone criticizes him. Money's the only thing she has since he can't maintain any interpersonal relationship in his life. True.
Valkyrae for Fortnite and Among Us.
Oh god, okay.
Pokimane for League of Legends.
I can't compare these. But here's my plan. I'm gonna vote. Is it pronounced Froggen? Froggen?
Or DSP.
How do you look at this list and don't pick Zoil?
Plan.
How do you look at this list and don't get me wrong, I love Purple Cliff. I know who the fuck Stans is. But if you show me this list, I'm like, oh, it's got to be Zoil. I'm definitely not going to pick the fucking frog lady.
I'm gonna vote. Is it pronounced Froggen? Froggen?
Or DSP for Getting Caught.
That DSP moment will always go down to history, man. That shit was solid, bro. It was a great
Especially
fucking
during
moment.
the pandemic, we saw many content creators blowing up. Everyone was forced to stay at home, inside, and we found some new ways
I didn't watch Twitch during the pandemic, fun fact.
to socialize.
Oh.
And we found some new ways to socialize.
What? Hey, what the fuck is this? What is this? What is this shit? Does anyone know what the fuck this shit is? This is that Dear Mod girl, right? This is the one that became a Twitch mod? A Twitch staff and was just like banning people? Please don't say white. I ain't gonna say white people, bro. But let's be honest, I ain't never seen black people do this shit. I don't know, man. I was not gonna say white people. But like, I ain't never seen Asians do this. I ain't never seen black people do this. You have? I promise you I haven't. This right here? No, I don't know if I've ever seen that. TwitchCon? I don't consider those to be okay. All right. You know what? I'm not too proud of man. I concede. Also, Mr. Felon, you're not booty felon by chance, are you? No? Okay. Because we got another chatter named Booty Felon. And I thought you were like, you know, like Booty Felon, like type out of pocket shit, and you just type like, you know, semi, you know. Yeah. Just rob your okay, cool.
Oh.
One con new ways to socialize.
This is great. No, this is great. This is great. I love this. This is my kind of humor.
Oh.
One content creator who seemed to explode in growth during the pandemic is someone named Friggin. Friggin got her start in the Hassan Abi community. She's half Lebanese and half white. Her mom gave her the name Morgan because
Me and your dad were in a fight at the time that I was delivering you, so I wanted you to give me the whitest name that I could find because it would make him the most mad.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
the side of her family is.
I would say mixed people crack me up sometimes. Because they'll be half and half or something, and they'll only claim one thing. And then like they'll be like she's half Lebanese, half white, right? If you're like, oh, you're a white girl, she'd be like, no, I'm Lebanese. You're full Lebanese? Well, I'm half Lebanese. What's the other half? Half white. So you're as Lebanese as you are white. But she might do what I do. Or you have black? Yeah, I'm half black and half Puerto Rican. But the thing is, she might do what I do and say, well, culturally, I'm more Lebanese. Though I feel like that doesn't work as well when you're literally an American. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are in America, you live in LA, you got your nails done and all that shit. But I don't know how she lives normally. Like me, I'm half Puerto Rican. Don't speak Spanish. Don't know jack shit about Puerto Rico. Born in Inglewood. Like, you know, it's like I can't really like relate. Nigga, the bald Miles Morales. Okay. All right, nigga. All right. That's all I'm saying. You should learn Spanish. Yeah, I'm waiting until Elon Musk does his little Neuralink shit. That way I can just download Spanish and just like spitball it like that.
Is Christian, and one side of her family is Muslim. She seems to identify more with the Muslim side.
Put my scarf on when I was 9 fucking years old. So I've been covered head to toe for most of my life. Was there a reason I started at
Covered in fat.
9? So I went to a private school, and it was a part of the uniform at 3rd grade. But anyways, my dad said that if I put the scarf on, he'd give me a whole new wardrobe, but I never got it, so.
She does say that her father was not very religious.
Here's the thing though, like, my dad was strict, but he wasn't like, we didn't have to hide shit from him. You know what I mean?
He was never religious. He just cared about his reputation.
Yeah.
Reputation is an interesting thing.
Oh, and she got blue eyes.
Recently, Frogan's gotten into controversy that's tarnished her reputation.
Wait, what's the controversy? Twitch, the largest streaming platform in gamers, has chosen someone, Frogan, real name Morgan, who celebrated the October 7th massacre as their legendary woman. Did she celebrate it? This is spit in the face of the 12,000 people murdered on October 7th, countless women raped, and the remaining kidnapping hostages held in Gaza. Morgan Freeman. That's an interesting parallel.
Where did this all start? If you look at Frogan's online history,
it's a smug smile, isn't it, Bozu? Because that's what it does. That's what does it to me. It's that smug smile when you're a fucking idiot that really pisses me the fuck off.
She's been online for quite some time. She was pretty active on Tumblr and Twitter prior to being a streamer, but mostly was obsessed with emo bands. She especially was into Fall Out Boy. She also just seems to fangirl a lot over male celebrities. It makes sense given her
she likes white dudes a lot for interesting
obsession with emo boy bands that she would be a huge fan of Hassan. She seems to have a type, men who are very counterculture. Hassan's community became the perfect place for her. She could foster a super parasocial
Nah. I'm gonna be honest, bro. If y'all would have showed me this picture off rip,
relationship.
If y'all would have showed me this picture of Hassan off rip, I already would have been like, yep, nope, I'm good. Nah, that's wild. What the fuck am I looking at?
With him, while propping herself up as another streamer, engaged in leftist politics and counterculture. She could attach her identity to being an orbiter and a stan, and gain attention from her status and how hard she white knights for her favorite creators.
Hassan is gonna go. Okay, I want to watch each one. I want to read each one of these at a single time.
And how hard she white knights for her favorite creators.
Hassan Piker could stab me and I thank him. Okay. Hassan Piker, that is all. There's no better way to procrastinate than to watch Hassan the Hun's Tommy takedown. The only chemistry I need is with Hassan. Hassan is going to go down in history for his coverage of politics. I am so appreciative that the left has somebody that is so eloquent and articulate and is that a typo of a name? In getting their point across while making the information digestible. Very thankful for him. Hassan was the reason I got into politics in 2016. He broke down everything in a way that helped me finally understand things, and it genuinely changed my mind. My life, man.
Back to her reputation.
Oh, that's dirty. Oh, big back. That's fucked up. How they gonna do her like that?
I think Haynes has like some of the best chicken tenders.
That's not Frogan.
Nothing compares to.
That was a real person. I thought that was like an image.
Reputation.
I think Haynes has like some of the best chicken tenders.
That's not Frogan.
Nothing compares to Wingstop.
Okay, so like I was saying, back to her reputation. Frogan's been in a lot of controversy recently,
churches,
from tasteless
Louisiana fried chicken. Leftists preach and foam at the mouth at the thought of a revolution happening in America, but as soon as it happens in the Middle East, what they're doing is wrong.
tweets during a tragedy, to feuding with Ethan Klein over the words she's chosen. Frogan claims she's not anti-Semitic, but many people rightfully.
Lady, please, there's a massive difference between being pro-Palestine and pro-Hamas. What's it like being brain dead? Isn't this a common take? Am I tripping? I don't give too much of a shit about the Palestine and Israel shit, but isn't this like a common take? Like, hey, Palestine is different from Hamas. Huh. I always saw this as like a rationale for like supporting Palestine despite Hamas actually just being egregious.
Have doubts. The question is,
Huh.
is she being honest about this or about anything? I'm going to tell you a story. The story isn't in order, but it's for a reason. So sit back.
I like
Let me
Frogan
unravel
having
things for
frog
you.
face.
By the end of this story, you'll have no doubt in your mind what the answer is.
Dude, I couldn't imagine this at normal speed. That would actually kill me. This at normal speed would actually just fucking kill me.
Littered across social media and said in various interviews, you'll
If anybody needs a public health expert with a specialization in women's sexual and reproductive health to talk about... Why did she put commas here? Why did she put comment here? How am I going to trust you to be a public health expert? You just throw it in commas wherever the fuck you want. To talk about public health implications of the abortion ban on stream, my DMs are open. Speed the vid back up. It's on 125. The thing is, I don't want to miss the what's it called? The vid is sped back up. It's at 125.
find the words public health expert.
It isn't. So I'll put it at normal so you can see the difference.
In various interviews, you'll find the words public health expert.
See, that is normal. That is the fucking normal. This is the 125.
Expert everywhere in relation to Friggin.
She quite literally just she talks slow as fuck. Put that too fast for me.
It's a pretty big title to attach to yourself. You'd either need to be an expert in the field or have an inflated ego to even think about doing it. What is a public health expert? When evaluating someone's expertise in the field, it's important to understand the stages that come before expertise. Many people within the
my ass,
as well as many other fields, refer to the Dreyfus model as a way of determining an individual's progress in their field. The Dreyfus model...
I'm gonna be honest, nigga. Who the fuck gives a fuck about the Dreyfus model?
These phases are not levels. A novice...
So starters just be throwing whatever. She be lengthening the way she speaks and then throwing in whatever the fuck. Okay.
Public health epidemics and emergencies. Does Friggin meet that?
I graduated in 2021 and I finally got a computer. Well, actually, I started streaming briefly in...
Okay, well now Froggin's talking, so I can lower it.
2020. But once I had to start writing my thesis, I just stopped streaming because I was so distracted. And my advisor told me that if I don't make any progress, I'm not going to graduate on time. I was so distracted. And my advisor told me that if I don't make any progress, I'm not going to graduate on time. So I'm not going to graduate on time.
I'm sorry. Were you having trouble? Friggin has a master's in public health. She graduated in 2020.
Oh, okay. Well, she's not just saying that. She does have a master's in public health. Okay, well, that's, I think. Was she saying professional public health or she was just saying a public health expert? Fuck it.
21. Friggin claims prior to streaming, she had 5 years of research experience under her belt. After attaining her master's, she worked for 2 years before quitting her job to stream full-time.
I went full-time almost a year ago to date. I put my 2 weeks in a year ago, a couple days ago.
Well,
I saw my boss.
yeah.
Thank you. My boss wanted to discuss my performance with the manager of my department. So I was like streaming full-time and working full-time. So I do like 40 hours a week streaming, 40 research, and I was just like dead. And as soon as I saw that in the calendar invite, I sent my 2 weeks in and I haven't looked back.
Friggin essentially hints that she wasn't doing well at her job before she quit.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Based on what she says about her choice to give her 2 weeks notice, that she was working 40 hours a week while streaming 40 hours a week, seems likely that her boss was calling a meeting to discuss subpar performance at the job. So, being generous, if I were to say that her master's took 1 to 2 years, and again, being generous if I were to say that she worked in public health and got on-the-job experience for 2 more years, we would still find that exceedingly inadequate for someone to call themselves an expert in their field.
Yeah,
Pair that with the Dreyfus model for...
I don't think a motherfucker having a master's in the field though is like too like I think
determining
I ain't
someone's
stressing
competency.
that. I'm gonna skip this one. This is just dumb.
Stories about the many injustices she's faced in her daily life. Like, girl, we didn't ask for all that. But whatever. When you closely examine some of these stories, the holes start to show through. One of the first examples of this that I've come across was a story that Friggin
I wouldn't know. I never went to college.
told around 2021.
Though I do know a lot of people that graduated from college and they're dumb as a box of fucking bricks. So I guess that is fair.
Thinking about the time when my professor assigned me, the only Arab in the class, to do a project about the Arab-Israeli conflict and failed me when I talked about how Palestine is occupied by Israel.
There are a couple of things here. The way she frames the story, she hints that this was assigned to her because of discrimination and that she was failed for telling the truth. We aren't given any further details. What were the notes the professor gave for the project? What were the sources she used for this assignment? Why was she the only one assigned this project? What kind of class was this?
That doesn't make it a lie.
I decided to look through her tweets and see if she gave any other details on the situation. The next tweet where she talks about this is from 2017.
I'll never forget when I had to write about the Arab-Israeli conflict, and my professor gave me an F because what I said about Israel was wrong.
The second tweet doesn't give much detail either.
Yeah,
the third tweet referencing this story is from 2016 and a reply to another tweet.
This is like when my professor made me write about the Arab-Israeli conflict and gave me a D on the paper.
That's slightly different.
It wouldn't be a Friggin tweet without some self-victimization peppered in there.
Me, the only hijabi in the class.
The interesting thing in this tweet is that she still doesn't give any details, but a specific detail is different from what she has said previously. She says that she got a D, not an F.
Okay. You did not just do a 2-minute interjection for that. Like, that's not something I would like. If someone, in 2016 you said you got a D, but ever since then you've been saying you got an F on that project, I'd be like, yeah, who cares? Like, who cares? Oh, dude, if we would have sat through that at normal speed, one example of minor dishonesty, bro. I don't. Maybe the Stardust, but this Stardust is making me be on. Like, if I didn't know Friggin was a piece of shit, I'd have been on Froggin's side, bro. Oh my god.
So most recently, Friggin got into a fight with...
And this is blatant dishonesty. This better be blatant dishonesty, okay? Not no fucking... But 8 years ago she said this and now it's different. Like, oh my god,
for
bro.
her wording in a certain tweet. The tweet that she and Ethan fought over was actually written during a...
Started therapy 5 years after a bad experience with a Zionist therapist. Sought woman of color therapist assuming relative empathy. Mentioned Palestine and new therapist sees it as just another place and not caring or being knowledgeable due to discrimination she faces in America. Holy shit. Holy shit. So she said she didn't care. Okay.
Dream of
hey,
hers.
what's up, Andre?
On February 29th, she started off by talking about her session with her therapist that day.
I had therapy today. It was my second session, and she was like, so has there anything happened since the last time you saw me? So basically some shit happened with a creator I talked to my therapist about, and then I
genuinely, I think I was gonna say I don't know, but I do know. It's because there's such a huge anti-white stigma going on I'd say like the internet. There's such a huge anti-white stigma that any mixed person that has like part white or half white doesn't want to be associated with white because they also get shit on. But the ironic part is if they ever disagree with the masses, they're gonna get shit on for being half white. Well, that's your half white side talking. Well, that's because you're still just as white as you are black. Yes, well, you're using your white side. So they try so hard to be accepted. That's why you will see a lot of these fucking like college kids who act whitewashed as fuck, who don't subscribe to any like modicum of like popular black culture. And they'll be the strongest ones and the first ones to call racism, the first ones to say, I'm black, you should respect me. Oh my God, you're discriminatory. They are the very first ones because they are the most insecure about their blackness. The most insecure. That's how it works.
I gave her like the rundown of everything that happened like on social media. She was like, yeah, like sometimes you need to filter yourself.
That's why you'll find like the college black kids get a lot more offended about nigga than about like white people or Mexicans saying nigga than the hood niggas that grew up with white people and Mexicans that said nigga. Not saying that hood niggas allow that shit, but they don't get as mad as the fucking college kids.
Ourselves, like, we don't need to say everything on our mind. Like, for example, somebody could be wearing the same pair of underwear for a week, and then that doesn't mean they have to go off and tweet about their stinky vagina. Yeah, that was me. I was like, what? I was like, what is happening here?
Which, by the way, I think is hilarious. She then goes on to talk about an incident that made her question being with her current therapist.
But the thing that, what are those? Kind of set me off and kind of gave me the it is, so then I brought
Stardust is so corny, bro.
Palestine. I was like, I talked political issues, I was talking about Palestine. And then she said the kicker. So this time in particular, I went out of my way to find a woman of color therapist because I thought there'd be some empathy and relation to my experiences as a visible minority.
I see why she calls herself a visible minority. But I'm inclined to think that if she didn't have the hijab, she would no longer be a visible minority. As a matter of fact, her blue eyes stand out even more because of the hijab. And those are some very blue eyes. Now, I'm trying to think of the time when I was in the Middle East, if I'd seen any person with blue eyes that wasn't American. I can't quite say I did. But maybe I just didn't see enough people.
And I started talking about like Palestine and everything, and then she's like, yeah, like as a black woman, I don't really care about what's happening in Palestine because in America, I could walk outside and get shot.
Oh wait, so she's black? Yeah, why the fuck would I care?
For who I am as a black woman, or.
Also, that therapist is just wrong. I don't know how many cops are going around. Black woman. No.
Discriminated against, and I leave my house because I'm a black woman. So to me, Palestine is just another place. I'm like, you know what? And I don't give it up on there.
He's completely dismissive of her therapist's words and interprets them in the worst way possible. It could have been just as simple as a therapist saying in an offhand comment that she doesn't know about it. She could have still been willing to listen to Friggin and hear her talk about her feelings.
I feel like she's saying what she actually said, and I think she thinks it's a problem when like no one else would see that as a problem. I don't care about what's happening halfway across the world when I feel like I'm in danger where I'm at right now. I think most people would be like, oh, that's understandable for you to worry about your own problems rather than somebody else's problems somewhere else. Yeah, I think most people understand that you come first. Except for Friggin. That's why she calls fucking Ludwig a cracker and a fence sitter.
As well as help her with her coping methods. If it truly happened the way she's describing it, she should discontinue seeing that therapist. But I have my doubts because it wouldn't be the first time that she took a therapist's actions or anyone's actions in the worst possible light. And here, Friggin sends the tweet that launched 1,000 ships.
Okay, so here's my tweet. Started therapy 5 years after a bad experience with a Zionist therapist. Saw a woman of color therapist assuming relative empathy. It mentioned Palestine, and new therapist sees it as just another place and not caring or being knowledgeable due to discrimination she faces in America.
He receives backlash immediately.
Damn. What they say? Why focus on external issues in therapy rather than delving into the internal challenges you are facing? That's a really good point. How are you going to go to therapy to talk about another country's problems? How are you going to go to self-therapy to talk about another country's problems? Because I was explaining an international challenge I faced pertaining to Palestine. Oh my God. Oh my God. If I were to take a guess, you're a Zionist therapist, just a therapist who happened to be Jewish.
Keep in mind that Friggin at this point has a history of...
Also, how are you going to call them a Zionist therapist for saying they don't care about anything that's happening in another country? How does that make them a Zionist? Isn't a Zionist like specifically like Israel should rule the world type shit?
Pretty problematic tweets. The way she has referred to Zionists in the past is strange.
Is there a difference between the KKK and the Zionists? 21% said yes, 78% said no. I'd assume they'd had different goals.
While it isn't a problem all of the time, a decent amount of people are referring to Jews when they say the word Zionist. So it's reasonable for a lot of people on Twitter to take issue with the tweet and question her. When Ethan Klein notices the tweet, he calls out Friggin on his show.
I'm going to say this because it pissed me the off. And being an anti-Semite openly and proudly is now likes on Twitter. Friggin, she tweeted out, she goes, I have a problem with my Zionist therapist.
Wait, was the Zionist therapist actually just a Jewish lady? There's no shot. Yo.
Just call him a Jew. I'm sorry, but that you can't talk like that about any other minority. I had a problem with my Zionist therapist. What you taught your Zionist therapist? Did you get those level of details from them? You had an in-depth conversation about the politics of Zionism with your therapist? No, I know what you mean. You mean Jew.
He makes a good point. When is it acceptable to target any group like this? It's hypocritical for Frogan, someone who's very quick to talk about discrimination she faces, to do this. Frogan replies, trying to explain herself.
When I say
Oh, okay. Oh, she's gonna say it. I won't read it out loud.
my therapist was a Zionist, when I went back to her in 2019, I mean, she literally brought up that I was Lebanese unprompted and confronted me on it, saying she was Israeli. She asked if I had a problem with that, if I felt like Israel had a right to exist, started asking more and more if I was frustrated with Islam, and have considered taking off my hijab.
That would be so grossly unprofessional. That would be incredibly grossly unprofessional.
I asked her if she was all right with me being Lebanese, and she got really aggressive, accusing me of flipping it on her and refused to answer. So when I say Zionist, I
Yeah,
don't
either that shouldn't happen or this therapist needs to be like unlicensed.
mean she was Jewish. I mean, she was a racist Israeli who could not help herself but to confront me about my ethnicity and what was supposed to
I don't know if we got enough to say she was racist. Especially since you're literally half fucking white with blue eyes.
be a therapy session.
So
Okay.
remember that word, unprompted. Now, Frogan goes on to elaborate further. She replies to her own tweet saying,
Here's me talking about it the day it happened, briefly 4.5 years ago. I just went to therapy for the first time, and after talking about my dad fleeing the Israel-Lebanon war, she was like, I'm Israeli. Do you have any issues with me being your therapist? Bruh, I would.
There's no way you wouldn't include the other details in your first tweet. Because this by itself is one of the most respectful things to ask. This is like, huh? Could you imagine, I don't know, the years like, fucking bro, like 1880, right? And you're a black dude, you go into therapy, and a dude's just like, hey, just so you know, I want to be your therapist, but obviously, I see, like, do you mind, like, my parents owned slaves back in the day, actually my great-grandparents owned slaves, but, my parents were abolitionists, I'm an abolitionist. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with that? If you're not, we can always get you to somebody else. Like holy shit. Holy shit. This is such a fair thing to ask somebody. Yeah, I'm going to tell you a story about how my dad fled from Israel during the Israel-Lebanon war. Oh, do you mind me being Israeli, or are you cool with that?
I was so taken aback. My mom told me I should switch because that wasn't professional. What are your thoughts on this? Because I'm genuinely so conflicted right now.
Comparing her original tweet and the story she tweeted at Ethan, the stories are glaringly different. The original claim was that the therapist asked her, "Do you have an issue with me being your therapist?" Which is vastly different from, "She confronted me on being Muslim, asked if Israel had the right to exist.
Yeah.
If I was frustrated
she
with
she would have included all of these fucking things in the first tweet.
Islam.
There's no way she
whether
wouldn't
I've
have.
considered taking off my hijab. Wouldn't all of this have made it into
she
the
would have been
original tweet if that's
pissed.
what actually happened? It's almost like she's underhandedly saying this Israeli Zionist Jew saw my hijab and is trying to brainwash me. The only explanation for why her story changed so much is that she was traumatized by it so much that she didn't want to tell the whole thing. But we all know if that actually happened, it would have been in the original tweet because she'd be grasping at any chance to play victim. The story only changed when she needed to save her. She added all these details to make the therapist.
And I don't think she would add. I don't think she'd add it in because she wanted to play victim. Okay, I think she would add it in because she would. If that actually happened, you would be so pissed. You'd be like, "This bitch said this. She said this. She said." You would include everything because that would be so aggravating.
Way worse. So remember when I said, remember that word? Remember when Frogan said, unprompted? Does this look unprompted to you? She quite literally brings it up first, saying, after talking about my dad fleeing the Israel-Lebanon war, Where is the unprompted part here? Make it make sense.
She does
Additionally, it
auras and
seems like
shit?
the therapist was being considerate. It looks like Frogin is being dishonest here. Her therapist
Damn.
was looking out for her. It
Is
makes
she getting bigger? I feel like every picture she's getting bigger. Am I tripping?
sense that if she has trauma surrounding the Israel-Lebanon war, that she might have some feelings about having an Israeli therapist. And she would even agree with that therapist.
When I started therapy a few years back, my therapist being Muslim, I was so uncomfortable at the thought because I didn't want her judging me. But she was the best person I've ever met. It's important to have a mental health worker that understands your culture/religion.
Another thing to note is the inconsistencies every time she's told this story. She's told it many times. So, every time she's told this story, she's
At an intake therapy appointment, okay, so this was December 5th, 2023. A few years ago, I told the therapist I was Lebanese and she hit me with, I'm Israeli, do you have an issue with that? And proceeded to be Islamophobic.
told it many times.
I went to therapy for the first time, and after talking about my dad feeling that I'm Israeli, do you have any issues with me being your therapist? Started therapy 5 years ago after a bad experience with a Zionist therapist. Mentioned Palestine, new therapist sees it as just another place. Okay.
So,
when I say my therapist was, okay, yeah.
is she being honest? I don't really think so. I mean, look at how she even talks about Ethan responding to her tweet.
See how they are. Ethan came after me again, unprompted. I got pinned as an anti-Semite, and I had to do a response. It's fucking dumb.
Unprompted, yet again. So, she says she got pinned as an anti-Semite. I wonder why people might think that about her. I mean, look at the way that she talks about Zionists.
Is there really a difference between the KKK and Zionists? So why do some of you go out of your way to see a film?
So I've heard this. I've heard people hit him with like, I'm not anti-Semite, I just hate Zionists. And then you ask them, okay. And, but then they also classify like every like Israeli Jew as Zionist, and it's kind of like, oh. Well, that's, you know, that's like, I don't hate black people. I just hate people that, you know, have darker skin. It's like, oh, okay. I see. My bad. You're not a racist. You're a colorist. My fault.
With a Zionist in the leading role. If you said yes, what's the difference? She is a Zionist. She deserves to be bothered. Zionism justifies the killing of Palestinian people so they can take
But I don't
back
know if she thinks
their
that.
homeland. Stop defending a Zionist. Would you defend somebody in ISIS? The best version of yourself will
Wasn't she like defending Hamas? Am I tripping?
never happen when you're a Zionist. Why are Zionists socially accepted?
Hollywood's idea of
So, Moreau?
showing America
Is Moreau
how
here?
not elitist they
So, white
are
boy?
is by gracing a theater full of normies with their presence and chuck them hot dogs.
I would hate to be in the same room with a Zionist.
What does this even mean? Hassan is talking about Hollywood and she brings up Zionists.
Hollywood's idea of showing America how not elitist they are is by gracing a theater full of normies with their presence and chuck them hot dogs. That is a schizo tweet. This had literally nothing to do with what he was saying.
Is she doing the Zionist run Hollywood trope?
What the
We know where
fuck?
that came from, right? Blank runs Hollywood. Also, it's a little bit dehumanizing and troubling to see her talk about not wanting to be in the same room with a Zionist. It feels weird. So, with all these tweets, can you blame anyone for thinking she is anti-Semitic or worse? And it turns out her current therapist was right about one thing. She could have avoided this entire fiasco.
She was like, yeah, you know, like sometimes we need to filter ourselves. Like, we don't need to say everything on our mind. Like, for example, somebody could be wearing the same pair of underwear for a week, and then that doesn't mean they have to go off and tweet about their stinky vagina. Stinky vagina. Stinky vagina. Stinky vagina. Stinky vagina.
All right. Thank God we're not at normal speed. Stardust. No one cares. Stardust, move on. Stardust, move the fuck on. God. Mind you, this is at an
As we step
accelerated
backwards,
speed.
we need to address when Ethan and Frogin had their first dust-up. On October 7th,
All right.
as we step backwards, we need to address when Ethan and Frogin had their first dust-up. On October 7th, Hamas operatives and other radical Islamist groups in Gaza launched a surprise attack on Israel.
Dude, people were, bro, October 7th. I think when October 7th happened, when the shit happened at the music festival, that is when like a lot of people either went stupid far left or said, oh, what are you guys doing? You know what? Maybe I'm just gonna back off.
In the early morning hours,
I think that was like a
social media
huge. I think people's reaction to that was like a huge like cultural shift in the argument.
was flooded with graphic images and videos. People watched innocent civilians brutalized, lives snuffed out, and the remains of those lives desecrated. It was already a hard sight for any person who came across those images and videos. For someone connected to the conflict, it was
No,
probably
the closest
a
I was
living
Iraq.
nightmare. But for others, they acted first and thought later. They took the opportunity to virtue signal in the worst moment possible.
Leftists preach and foam at the mouth at the thought of a revolution happening in America, but as soon as it happens in the Middle East, what they're doing is wrong.
Rogan tweeted
I
this.
was right next to Iran though when we were doing our dick measuring contest and shooting each other's drones down. So that was interesting and led to me being woken up in the middle of the night multiple times for annoying shit.
At 5:28 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 11:28 a.m. in Israel. That's before the attack was even finished in Israel and before they finished counting bodies. Ethan decided to unfollow her after days of her tweeting
Yeah, it is,
completely
Jampor.
unhinged things following the October 7th attack. Ethan's wife, Hila, is from Israel and still has family in Israel. Instead of looking at her behavior on social media and doing some critical thinking about why she was unfollowed, she started to post on social media about it.
That feel when one of your favorite content creators unfollows for being pro-Palestine.
Hey, dumb. Being pro-Hamas isn't being pro-Palestine, just so you know. And then, when that wasn't enough, she took to Hassan's Discord.
Ethan Klein unfollowed me when
Bro, people that notice when they're unfollowed they're different people. They are different people. I think I unfriended somebody once on VR chat. And they DM me, oh man, why'd you unfriend me? And I was just like, motherfucker, do you have a mod that lets you know when you get unfriended? That is so, to me, that is pathetic, bro. That is actual fucking pathetic. I don't understand that. You don't, right, Laro? There was one person that I had unfriended because I literally had not talked to them in like 2 years. We had very different friend groups, never saw them anymore, right? So I was like, when I was sweeping through my friends list and clearing people out, I cleared them out, right? It was like a few days ago, I joined a world, they're in that world. I'm like, oh, hey, what's up? Nice to see you again. They're like, oh, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay. So we go to a different room and they're like, why do you hate me? I'm like, oh my God, bro. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm having this fucking conversation right now. I'm like, are you talking about me on? I didn't even I didn't play dumb enough. So you talking about me unfriending you? Yeah, we don't hang out. Like we just don't. It's not a big deal. Like I don't hate you because I didn't hate you because I unfriended you. Like we just don't hang out. I can't understand it, bro. It doesn't. I don't process.
now. Why am I sad? LMO. Ethan, I'll support the IDS. Refollow me. Ethan probably was like, this damn Arab supports Hamas.
It's disgusting and disgraceful for her to make an accusation of racism against Ethan with no evidence to do so. It cheapens it when anyone actually does have a legitimate accusation against someone for being racist. Unfortunately, as we've seen, this is a mainstay in Frogan's behavior. She has an incredible victim complex and cheapens everything that she touches.
It's a great game if you want a cooperative game to play with your friends.
Bro, bro, I feel like she's literally getting bigger every fucking picture. I feel like I'm being trolled. I'm being set up.
You just chilling at night, or you want something competitive?
They f***ed up Sonic! She f***ed up Sonic! Brogan, the dumb person I don't like on the internet, just got promoted by Sonic the Hedgehog. They're ruining the franchise. It's over, dude. It's over, dude. This guy.
Like I said, she cheapens everything she touches. By the way, remember when Frogan implied Ethan takes shots at her unprompted?
Ethan came after me again, unprompted.
I just quietly unfollowed her, okay? I didn't like the tweet she was making. I thought they were, leaning too much towards pro-Hamas, and I just didn't like it. I didn't want to see it. And so I quietly unfollowed her. I didn't make a big deal. I didn't say anything. But, she got to turn it into this whole big thing that turns into a drama that's now being posted all over.
That happened me with Rob. I had followed Rob for a while, and when I followed him on Twitter, I got so many random ass fucking degenerate ass fucking VR chatters. They would pop up on my feed. I'm like, dog, I don't want to say he'd either be him replying to it or him liking it, or just it would just ruin my suggestion. So I unfollowed him, and all that shit went away instantly. I'm like, all right, cool. And then he see like a few months later, he hits me like he sees me on Sunday, and on Sunday call I say, you don't follow me on Twitter. I'm like, no. I used to, but then I got a bunch of all this shit. He's like, well, I follow you, and it's just weird that you don't follow me. And then I check, I'm like, oh, he literally had just started following me. He had just started following me. And I was like, homie, I had followed you months ago, 4 months. I've had my Twitter for a while. Like, I followed you. You were one of the first people I followed on Twitter. So he's back to being unfollowed. I don't know if he follows me still. And I don't care who follows me on Twitter. I just don't. But, like, why would you follow someone if you don't want updates about it? I'm going to take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. All right, keep playing in your chat. You got 5 seconds. I just don't understand it, man. Like when Techie unfollowed pretty much everybody, I was one of the people he unfollowed. Do you know what I didn't do? I didn't go up to Techie, hey bro, why'd you unfollow me? Hey bro, are you gonna add me back? I was just like, I don't care. You know, if he wants to follow me, he'll follow me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Like, I don't understand that shit, bro. I don't get it. I just don't understand it at all. The thing is, I don't even use Twitter enough to care about following people too much. I actually started trying to follow more people recently to try to convince myself to use Twitter more. But I'm gonna be honest, I like my alt Twitter a lot more because it's just fights and like people getting beheaded and shit. And that's just, you know, it's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. It keeps me humble.
Over the internet.
What's unprompted about this? She literally did what her therapist pointed out she has a problem with, taking her stinky thoughts and stinky opinions to anyone who will listen. It's unnecessary. And it gets worse.
That face when one of your favorite content creators unfollows you for being pro-Palestine. Like, first of all, the framing of that is f***ed up, okay? Let's not even go there. You don't even know why I unfollowed you. You don't know, you don't have no information. We've never even talked. Ethan Prob was like, this damn Arab supports Hamas. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Like, the whole framing of this is really cruel. Ethan, I'll support the IDF, refollow me. I don't support the IDF either. It's not funny. She goes, but as soon as it happens in the middle.
And you know what the best part is? I know if Friggin would be so mad if you called her a white woman. But if you called her Lebanese, she'd be so happy. But if you called her a white woman, she'd be like, I'm also Lebanese. But it's like, okay, but if I called you just Lebanese, you wouldn't be like, oh, I'm also white, would you? I'm gonna start calling her a white woman. That's it. Because she's as white as I am black. I'm going to just call her a white woman. She's as white as she is Lebanese. Like, who, come on, bro.
Middle East, what they're doing is wrong. She's implying that what Hamas is doing is right. I mean, she's basically all but saying it. She's saying, as soon as a revolution happens in the Middle East, then all of a sudden what they're doing is wrong. She's saying, in her opinion, that what they're doing is right because it's a revolution. It was just wanton, blatant, full-blown depravity. Okay, and if you think
the ironic part, I will say the ironic part about the, I believe wasn't the music festival typically like, wasn't that shit by the West Bank, and like the kind of people that would go to that music festival were the ones that would be like pro-Palestinian in the first place? Am I tripping?
Right? Then I don't want to know.
That's what I heard.
I think that's fair.
But I don't know too much about the conflict.
Unfortunately, Frogan's response isn't much better.
And then I made a joke. I was like, Ethan, I'll support the IDF, refollow me. And then I made another joke. I was like, Ethan probably was like, damn, this damn Arab supports Hamas. Which he kind of implied that I support Hamas, which I don't.
I don't
he didn't imply, he just unfollowed you.
You know how Hassan's chat has been reacting to Ethan since the 7th. You knew at least a decent portion would take you seriously. Secondly, he didn't imply you supported Hamas. You did.
I responded to him. I said, I did not say children and burning families alive is a revolution.
You kind of did.
It is a tactic Israel has specialized in for over 70 years. I haven't seen you post about their.
This is just cheap whataboutism. Secondly, He has talked about the Palestinian people. Even if he didn't, he's not the one who made this beef public. You are.
Your first post here in the past week is to call me out for supporting Palestinians fighting back.
Again, because you made a big deal of him unfollowing you.
What is revolution to you if not overthrowing prison guards that keep 2 million people from leaving, shelling their homes, wantonly civilians, mostly children, for the past 70 years to the approval of international community? The American Revolution was fought over for less than their unrelenting massacre of their people.
I don't even know what to say here. Are you supporting Hamas's actions or not? Because what happened on October 7th was solely Hamas and other radical Islamist groups. Are you not aware of this?
Why are you leaning towards me being pro-Hamas? Is it because I am an Arab Muslim girl? Is this a life of an Arab Muslim girl on the internet? I tweet
White as well. Don't forget the white. Arab Muslim white girl. She's forgetting the white again. You know, she's leaving that part out. She's very Arab. Never brings in the white. Bro. Like I said, bro, mixed people hate bringing up the fact that they're white.
something pro-Palestine? Yeah, the funny hat I wear? Yeah. The funny hat I wear? Is that what's giving it pro-Hamas?
Oh, I know this one. It's just a joke, guys. She's not implying anybody's racist, right? As we can see just from Brogan's initial reactions, instead of trying to remain somewhat level-headed,
like
Brogan
legitimately
implies
half.
that Ethan Klein
She's
is
50-50.
racist. And that it would be crazy to think that Brogan supports Hamas.
Like her father fled because of the Israel-Lebanese war to America and came with a white chick. Like, I mean, come on.
But would it really be crazy to think that?
Leftists preach and foam at the mouth at the thought of a revolution happening in America.
But it's funny how much
but
she
as
just
soon as
like
it happens in the Middle East,
ignores that
what
she's
they're
half.
doing is wrong. Civilian deaths,
Or
okay,
ignores her other
still,
half, rather.
Where was this energy for Palestinians for all these years? Next video idea. People on Twitter will suck the toes of Ukraine, but draw the line at Palestine. Where has the empathy been for Palestinians since 1948? Be so real right now, Lamau. As an Arab, the history of the occupation of Palestine was instilled in my upbringing and the first topic I was ever politically aware about. If you are uneducated about a topic, you do not have to speak on everything. Ask questions, listen, and learn.
Okay, so I can't speak as an Arab, but I can speak
As someone not educated in the matter, I love that I can look to you for better understanding. Free Palestine. If you're not educated in a matter, you need to be just as sure that you are at least educated in the person you are fucking taking the education from. That is so dumb. Well, I don't know nothing about this, so I'm just gonna trust you because, like, you seem like you do. Oh, so you're not gonna trust anyone but me? Oh, okay.
a Muslim. And yes, it's true that a lot of us grow up learning about Palestine, learning about Israel, learning about
Also,
that
I saw someone post a picture of Casey Tron and Big Mom from One Piece, and I ain't gonna lie, they did her dirty, but it was. I don't know if anyone has that picture. They can send it to me, cause that shit was blowing up. It was Casey Tron in the pink dress. Was it Techie that did that? Was it Techie? Nah, cause that shit was. Shit was... You know, and it's really fucked up because it really, you know, it's really accurate. Oh wait, this was her. Can someone explain why men who look like this speak on any woman's appearance?
Conflict. That does not mean that you excuse
Cooked her.
terrible crimes against humanity. This is not a team sport.
Did this go back to normal?
These are lives. With all of this back and forth, of course we would see this drama.
That was sped up? Oh, bro, we have to listen to this normal speed. We have to. This is normal speed.
Israel, learning about that conflict. That does not mean that you excuse terrible crimes against humanity. This is not a team sport. These are lives. With all of this...
Oh, shit. Let me speed it up. Fuck, my bad. I apologize, guys. My bad.
Back and forth, of course we would see this drama bleed over. right into the podcast that Hassan and Ethan host together, Leftovers. In the last episode of Leftovers, Ethan and Hassan talk on stream about the Israel-Palestine conflict. Ethan brings up Twitter to critique the actions of Friggin and people like Friggin in a roundabout way.
I don't think people who say I support Palestine are pro-Hamas. That's insane.
Okay.
It's like the opposite of everything I've ever said. Okay. There is something I noticed that rubbed me wrong, which was that as the news was breaking, as people were still calling in saying, I'm in my safe house, I hear the terrorists outside my neighbors. People are on Twitter or whatever, or activists, whoever, saying, let's go Palestine. Go Palestine. So how am I? It's the timing.
The timing was incredibly fucked up. Oh, I agree 100%, Jammers. 100%. I don't know why she would just like pause for effect. Her commas are like fucking ellipses. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. When you slow down the video, what is this? Aspen was tizzing out back in the day, bro. He was tizzing. Oh my God.
Son, it's important. Like, we got to make this huge distinction. When people are saying go Palestine as their terrorist people, that to me, I don't know who else they're cheering on other than Hamas.
In his usual fashion, Hassan gets very cagey.
And what Ethan said was 100% rational, well said. It was valid. I don't know what else you can think when that's happening at that time. Like, holy shit. Also, this picture is unsettling as fuck. Now, maybe they weren't supporting Hamas and it just was bad timing. But at least it's a rational thing to think. I would think you're supporting Hamas.
Trying to excuse the actions that Ethan is describing.
He did, Zeno.
There's an asymmetry to the violence, but there's also an asymmetry to the coverage as well.
Okay, asymmetry. I don't know how that's relevant.
So let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
When Lindsey Graham goes on and says this is a religious war and we must ethnically cleanse, we must wipe our enemies,
should get the same coverage.
No, I know, but it doesn't, Ethan.
Whataboutism? All right.
This kind of shit pisses me off. When you say one thing is bad and people are like, well, why aren't you talking about this? Why aren't you talking about this? Why aren't you talking about this? Because I'm just not. I'm talking about this right now. Like, I hate that shit. Is so pathetic. It's so dumb. They want you to talk about everything all at the same time. And especially if it's something you've already done. It's like, I've already talked about this, and now I'm talking about this. It's like when Hassan was arguing with Willie Mack, and he's like, why aren't you talking about all the other content creators doing bad news? He's just like, because the topic of the video was about you. And I've made videos on other people, but I'm just talking about, like, this. The content of this video was about you. The video you didn't watch. It's just annoying, dude. It's just annoying. Because at the end of the day, it's not a, when people start doing that kind of argumentation, they're not arguing whether or not what they're saying is right or wrong. They're just arguing, well, what's your motive? If you arguing someone's motive and not the actual argument, that's how you know they are fucking in bad fucking faith. They are in the wrong. Because they can't even defend their point. They just have to attack your motive. If you can't defend your point, you attacking someone's motive, that says a lot about you.
At a certain point, Ethan seems to know that he isn't getting the acknowledgement he needs.
Just to get a direct answer, where as the terrorist attacks are happening, there's people calling saying, my neighbors are being shot by terrorists right now. And there's people saying, go Palestine. Are they talking about Palestinian freedom, or are they encouraging Hamas? The Israelis.
I don't know.
This entire conversation seems to be Ethan trying to get Hassan to acknowledge how terrible the timing is and actually condemn people celebrating before the dust has even settled. It's part of his broader point that people need to be able to empathize with their enemies. Hassan, for whatever reason, seems unwilling to do that and dances around this for hours.
Like, your take about, like, listen, Gazans are under apartheid, they're being genocided and all this, which is all true.
And that is what's causing this violent retaliation.
And it's what's causing this retaliation, yes, which is all true. I'm sorry, but it's not the fucking same as saying, let's go Palestine as bodies are hitting the floor.
At some point, they wrap up the show, and Ethan apologizes to Friggin, which I still don't think he was wrong to be upset over. I don't want to question Hassan's motives here, but given his history of problematic tweets, his usage of racially based insults,
Skin incels.
and his denial of that took place in October 7th, I wonder why Hassan is covering for Frogan. Does he have something to hide? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I want to show it briefly because I think it's important. After more talks about Israel and Palestine, Ethan realizes that he doesn't think he can talk further about the conflict. As usual, Frogan jumps on the moment to criticize him.
You should recognize the privilege in saying you don't want to discuss it anymore when it concerns the Palestinian genocide currently happening. She says on Twitter, she posts in her house on her computer on Twitter. That is where she made this post. In America, in her LA home, in her LA apartment, on Twitter, on her computer, is where she posted this. I hate when people have a privileged dick measuring competition, bro. Where they're like, whose dick is, but instead of like, who's got the bigger dick, it's who's got the smaller dick, who has the least privilege. Privilege is a good thing. The fuck? When has it not been a good thing? We're privileged as fuck to be in America. Thank God. We worked hard for it. Fuck yeah, we did. What the fuck? I'm going to take the American privilege every fucking day. And then when I raise my kids, I'm going to try to make my kids as privileged as possible to have two loving parents who worked hard and fed them and treated them well and taught them the right shit. Like, yes. Yes. God, bro.
Volunteers her stinky opinion once again. I think it's pretty insensitive and honestly indicative that you're coming from a place of privilege if you can't see why Ethan wouldn't be able to talk about this topic at length. I think Hutch said it best. Ethan spent literally...
I didn't know she was going to read it, so I was going to start reading it, but she just paused for no reason. Mind you, this is already sped up. So the pause was even longer.
Hours unflinchingly criticizing Israel, and thousands of deranged idiots still spammed his socials with accusations of being a Zionist war criminal being leveled at both him and his wife. Can you not understand why he would want to avoid the topic for now? At some point after their last Leftovers episode, Ethan and Hassan have...
That's the thing with these ungrateful clowns. They flee their shithole situation to another country where it takes you guys, gives a new start, and take it for granted. Yes. Where they have kids, and then, the kids take it for granted.
Where they talk about the conflict again. Ethan, at a certain point in that call, takes a look at Hassan's chat and asks him about what they're saying about him. And what they are saying is pretty nasty.
What white people who are against Black Lives Matter have to say about the slogan itself, then why would I listen to people who are defending Israel on what this slogan means? Because the broadest majority of people who consider this to be an anti-Semitic slogan are, in my opinion, deploying it cynically. Not you.
By the way, I'm not even defending I'm just trying to tell you guys how it feels. And I'm shocked that you don't care that people in your chat are saying, who the fuck is this child called arrogant?
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do.
How can you be surprised when your Discord is literally full of...
Ethan, I love you, but there's only so much I can do if you're making that argument. You know that, right? Like, at a certain point, you're an adult, and the words that you're saying are going to be perceived by people in a certain way. I can't constantly tell my community to shut the fuck up,
Why not?
Which I have, and I think
why not? Why can't you?
Should, but at the end of the day, it's because I know you personally, and I think your heart is in the right place. But they don't know, so it's hard. It's hard for people to view.
She got mad at some other niggas chat before this. So this wasn't even like he changed his mind. No, his mind was already set that you are responsible for your chat, and then he got mad.
What you're saying beyond
I'm just telling
your
you
words.
the perspective. You disagree. That's it. I mean, what the fuck do you want from me?
Okay, but do you get where I'm coming from?
No.
Like, that's why I'm trying to
understand your analysis, dude.
Okay.
I understand your analysis.
I don't want my community to hurt your feelings. I don't want your feelings to be hurt.
Dude, they're not hurting my feelings. They're monsters. They're like psychotic.
I think you're a good
not
person.
all of them, but there are a lot of them, and you don't seem to care about moderating it at all.
That's not true.
Whereas when you're on my show, we really do care about what people say about you on Discord and chat, and we moderate it to keep like a good environment. But you don't seem to.
There's no way I can shut off my chat. I mean, I can put it in emote mode, but that's it.
So Ethan brings up freaks in Discord. He says to Hassan, your Discord is filled with freaks. Frogan is a moderator for Hassan. Do you want to know what she's doing while this conversation is happening?
Bring up the logs.
Ethan rehearsed his same 1 point in the mirror before going on stream. I swear to God, Ethan crying over Palestinian kids that one Leftovers episode were crocodile tears. I would respect...
Mind you, this episode she's talking about was when Ethan was looking at bodies of or looking at parents crying over the bodies of their children, and he was also thinking about him because he just had his kid. He was thinking about him and his kid, and like empathized with what that father was going through, and was crying because of that. About how just like brutal and savage it is to see people crying over their dead fucking kids.
God, Ethan crying over Palestinian kids. That one left over.
That is what she's talking about, being fake tears.
Episode were crocodile tears. I would respect Ethan much more if he just said he hated Arabs and went along with his day.
Accusing people of racism for no reason, once again.
Ethan is a minority?
Yeah, believe it or not, Jewish people.
Says the half white chick. Who never says she's half white.
Are minorities. Remember, this is the stream where Ethan is eventually in tears due to the abuse that he's receiving. For someone who claims to care about victims, to care about marginalized people, Friggin seems pretty cruel. Most recently in Friggin history, she got into heat because she criticized Ludwig. What did she criticize Ludwig over, you ask? Donating to a Palestinian charity.
I find ultimately, like, if I were to do a charity thing where the charity thing relies on your donations, it should be something where, like, 95% of people feel good and are down for it. And, like, ultimately, regardless of what you think, that is not the situation here. So I personally donated 10K.
If it wasn't for the headscarf, you think she's white? I'm gonna be honest, even with the headscarf, you see her eyes and you're just like, damn, those are really blue eyes for an Arab. Huh. You don't see that too often.
Because I think it is worthwhile. And if you guys got some extra bread, I would recommend you donate. But I won't throw it on you, you know what I mean? No thanks. And some people are going to say that, you know what I mean? That's why.
It also doesn't help that she's fat, so she's featureless. I feel like I would love to see what she looks like if she was like a normal body weight. How her face would
difference between like, hey, I can put my money where my mouth is, but I don't need a
shit piece of shit in Discord. What person where? Shit post. I don't see anything. I don't see anything in shit posting. Oh, shit post in Discord.
Literally no similarity.
God, her face is so round.
Why does my face get more You're fucking on one.
Your face is so round. That is so round.
To put your money there, I don't need to enter a debate about whether that's worthwhile.
Cake. Hey, I know Arabs are dying, but you know, I'm not gonna tell you to donate.
Bro, this white chick puts on a hijab,
who would have
bro.
Thought?
Hey, what's up, Testra?
Friggin talks about streamers who haven't said anything about Palestine.
This white bitch puts on a hijab and starts calling people cracker. That's insane.
But she's simultaneously upset about Ludwig donating to a Palestinian charity, making his chat aware of the charity, giving it publicity. But because he doesn't want to hound his chat to give to it as well, you're upset. If you want to say that Ludwig is performative, that's fine, but why even attack him on the basis of his skin color? That makes no sense to me. Arabs are dying. Well, I hate to say it, but a lot of people are dying. Do you have a cracker take as well? Because you haven't given to charity or encouraged people to give to charities that go towards other groups of people dying around the globe? I'd like to know that.
Do whatever you want. Interesting. I don't know. Like I said, thinking about it, like think of the Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine. Think about the Twitch streamers that haven't, or like streamers in general. We're gonna go to YouTube as well. YouTube and Twitch streamers that haven't said shit about Palestine until engagement was threatened. You know? But the ones
now,
that
I
got
will say, I would be upset about people not talking about people. I would be upset at people bending the knee to, oh my God, my engagement's going down. I'm just gonna spit out a take. I'd be like, homie, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you didn't give a fuck until people stopped caring about you, was caring about other things, and now you're just like, I like virtue signaling. I hate virtue signaling with a passion. I hate virtue signaling. I think it's so fucking dumb. It's so fucking stupid. Especially when people start virtue signaling about like topics they literally know not a single fucking thing about. And it's just like, bro, you don't even know like anything about this. And you just want brownie points. And it's very clear you just want brownie points.
Shit.
Look, I'm gonna throw 5K at this. So that way I can get, you know, people to donate to me more.
For talking about Palestine since October 7th have been me, Caroline Hassan. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah. Streamers actually deserve to be shit talked. Okay? Streamers that actually deserve to be talked. White saviors is like, oh yeah, you know, me, I donated $10,000, but I'm not gonna promote it.
He is promoting it. He
Mind
did promote
you,
it.
even if he didn't promote it, the white savior would be the one to do the most promotion. I mean, that's how a white savior works. Say if he didn't promote it, then he wouldn't be a white savior.
He just didn't hound people to donate.
It's like Friggin has like a BuzzFeed dictionary, right? She has a buzzword dictionary, and she's like, how many buzzwords can I use to win my argument? I'm gonna call him a white savior, even though that's legitimately the exact opposite of what he's doing, or at least that's the exact opposite of what I'm saying he's doing. She's just dumb.
So
just don't say you donated $10,000 then.
That's 90%
like, if you
of the
don't
far left.
actively
It
believe
is.
if you don't believe in the cause, and if you're not against genocide at this point, like, keep your money, keep your $10,000, keep your little chump change. Like, you want me to say like congratulations?
it makes sense that people aren't going to want to sit through their streamer unironically yelling at them to donate to a specific charity.
Bro, I feel
People
like her
want to
therapist
enjoy the
needed a
streamer they're
therapist after
watching.
her.
It's leisure for them. Do you think Ludwig would keep or lose viewers if he did that? How would it affect his future ability to donate? Even if there are legitimate criticisms of Ludwig, that he's putting up a front, trying to seem like a nice
That's
guy,
what I'm
trying
saying,
to gain
Iso.
favor with certain communities, why
I
would you
couldn't imagine rallying against someone to get them to take back their money to a cause I support. Even fucking someone just brought up Nick Fuentes. If Nick Fuentes gave $10,000 to a charity I supported, I'm not gonna be like, bro, you're such a fucking bastard. Take that money back, bro. We don't need that money from you. I'd be like, thanks for the money. If he gave 10 grand to a cause I wanted, thank you. I doesn't mean I have to agree with anything he says. Doesn't mean I have to be like, oh, you're a nice person. I'm gonna be like, thank you. I ain't gonna do anything special for him. I ain't gonna suck his dick. But I'll say you just gave $10,000 to a cause I like, bro. Like, goddamn. Last thing I'm gonna do is say, hey, take it back. That's the last thing I'm gonna do.
turn to race as something to criticize him over? Your audience is learning that it's acceptable to criticize him using something he can't change. Why are you so angry about it? He donated $10K. You're sitting here with an emergency rent bar at the bottom of your screen.
I did not see a Ludwig response to this. And that's probably because Ludwig's a fucking bitch. But I don't think he did a response to this. His last tweet was May 19th. And then this was May 13th. He completely just didn't talk about it. Just did not talk about it. He's like, bro, he's like The Rock, bro, essentially. Like he's like The Rock of streamers, bro. He's Dwayne Johnson of streamers.
Well, also, we can see that you just had your
He
nails
was
done.
beefing with Destiny. He'd been beefing Destiny for a long time. Destiny crashed out on him, rightfully so, because Ludwig said things that just were not true and were just stupid. Hey, you ever go on Bogus?
Imagine having an emergency rent bar at the bottom of your stream while you still post pictures of you getting manicures that probably cost upwards of $80. Let's be real. And they're not even that good looking either.
That's a good point. Emergency rent, and then you're getting your nails done. They look retarded, but like, do pop off, I guess. I mean, they're getting pierced and shit. What the fuck am I looking
I mean,
at?
look at them. They're tacky and they look like claws. They look unsanitary. The real talk, I don't think that this is necessarily a bad thing. I think everybody needs a treat every now and then. But if your treat is getting your nails done, spending $80+ at least once a month to get your nails done, maybe you don't have the space to criticize somebody who gave $10K of their own money. So Friggin received backlash for this, and obviously she did a response.
You can't be racist to white people.
You absolutely can be racist towards white people. It's saying things like this that people use to protect themselves.
Which means she can't call anybody racist because she's white.
When they are being blatantly prejudiced.
She's white.
You can make the argument that the word cracker doesn't affect white people like the N-word affects black people. And I would agree with you. It's nowhere nearly as painful. But to claim it's not racism at all, it's just wrong. Even if hypothetically it wasn't racist or wasn't considered racist, it's still in very...
Nah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. At the end of the day, any word affects somebody as much as it affects somebody. I don't believe in like nigga is worse to black people than cracker is to white people. I don't believe in that shit. I think it's a person by person fucking basis. Now, if you had to say, what do you think generally? Yes, obviously I'm gonna say, hard R is probably more offensive to black people than cracker is to white people. But at the end of the day, person to person, how does this make you feel? Because that's really what matters, bro. If you're gonna, when it comes down to name calling, how does it make you feel when you call someone? How does that person feel when you call them a name? If it makes them feel like shit, if it makes them feel marginalized, if it makes them feel fucked up, then that's just fucked up. It's just a fucked up thing to do. Now I do fucked up things to people because sometimes fuck those people, fuck them. This fat fuck Friggin, fuck her. That's a fucked up thing I said to her, but I don't care. I'm all about it. But don't sit here and tell me I'm not doing anything wrong. Fuck yeah, bro. How come Asians don't get a word? Asians have a lot of words count too. I'm not gonna say them. Y'all saying they have one, they have a few. What kind of Asian are you? Shit. We'll nail you down, baby. We'll nail you down. You know what I'm saying? We got quite a few for y'all. Are y'all saying the C? Nah. There's the C, there's the G, there's the Z, there's the R, there's a lot. There's a lot for Asians. The O one, I don't know if I know the O one. I don't know if I know that. Also, I gotta wish Kodama a happy birthday. Kodama messaged me at night, but I was at a party. The day doesn't really sound like a slur to me. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know it was a slur for a while. I still say it, bro, because it's fun to say. It's shorter. It's faster. Like, come on, bro. Like, I still say it. Like, fuck it. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, really, it's just like, if you're making someone feel like shit, you're making someone feel like shit. It doesn't matter what words you use to make them feel like shit. Like, if you're just doing it to like, come on.
Very poor taste. You are still using an attribute that Ludwig can't change, his skin color, against him.
How's that rent? My rent is paid, honey. My rent is paid, honey.
Two wrongs don't make a right. He was bad and trying to appeal to everyone and not take a real solid stance, but Frogan should have called him that. No, I don't give a shit about someone being called a cracker, okay? As someone who is white and has used that word myself.
And the dumbest part about this is like, hey, how about you just care about one of your friends shitting on another friend? Calling them names. What if she called him a bitch or a pussy? I mean, I guess you don't have to care about that either, but like, that's like fucked up because Ludwig actively cares about everything about Hassan, and it's like the same with Ethan. Like when Ethan was caring about like monitoring his chat for his son and whatnot, and Hassan when like the shoes on the other foot, Hassan doesn't give a single fuck.
People that are using that to be like, this is a racial slur against white people is like fucking ridiculous.
One thing that bothers me about people like Hassan is that they identify as Schrodinger's ethnicity. Depending on the time of day and the context, people like Hassan can claim their whiteness as a shield. And then later on, can claim Islamophobia or racism, or have others claim that on behalf of them. Anyways, I think I've made my point here. If everything I've shown you so far isn't enough to convince you that Friggin is an idiot and is incredibly dishonest, please take a look at the following.
So are they going to eliminate themselves?
Very cool joke.
Wait, Israel's internal security agency announced that they will eliminate all participants of the October 7th massacre? So are they going to eliminate themselves?
Perpetuating a conspiracy theory that Israel attacked themselves on October 7th?
Free him! Never mind.
Why were you tweeting?
TikToker Daniel Larson charged with threatening to bomb White House. Free him. Isn't she one of those people that also hates the January 6th thing? So isn't this like worse? Wouldn't this be worse? I don't understand it, bro. It's like it's so mind-boggling to me, bro. No, Frogan, he likes CP, keep them locked up. Never mind. Yeah. I would have just deleted the post, to be honest, Frogan. That's what I would have done. I would have just deleted it. I would have been like, yeah, let me just delete this so I don't look like a fucking idiot.
Free him in the first place. From one Muslim girl to another, maybe don't tweet stuff like this when you have pictures like this floating around. And these are just a few of her likes on Twitter. It's game over for Israel. James Bond is officially fighting for Hamas. What was that about not supporting Hamas again? It's no exaggeration to say Gaza has broken out of its prison and is launching a war of liberation. It looks like resistance on an unprecedented scale, actively retaking Palestinian land. Equating Hamas to resistance again, very cool. Remember that Israel has admitted to harvesting skin and organs from dead Palestinians to use for skin grafts and organ transplants, and the majority of the skin in Israeli skin banks was stolen from Palestinians they killed. Pretty sure this is anti-Semitism. It's blood libel. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I know it's a Hamas operative waving to a hostage. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what this is supposed to mean. White people see Arabic words and go, OMG, terrorists, like a stupid villager in the 17th century accusing women of witchcraft. I'm sorry, what? 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 Hamas did a military operation against the IDF, and unfortunately civilians died. Some unknown but not insignificant amount due to the intended IDF fire. The IDF related by killing 10 times more so far with 99% civilian right.
Oh, is he talking about October 7th?
I'm not both siding anything. I'm glad this got community noted. Everything Israel said was proven a lie. No babies, no women, no Hamas attack on concert, no Hamas misfire on hospital. They made it all up, just like America did with the weapons of mass destruction they never found. Dude, what are these likes?
Bro. Like, there was literally, like, videos of motherfuckers parachuting in. Like, what are we talking about? Like, what are we doing here, bro? It's like, I don't even understand it, man. And this is a whole month later. It's a whole month later. And he still hasn't, like... to be fair, though, people still, like, deny the Holocaust. So, like... come on. Like, people still deny the Holocaust. So
what is going on? I will never condemn what this boy grows up to be. Remember this tweet? This man replies, I wouldn't go so far as to call them.
That's so fucked up. That is so fucked up. Oh, man.
People. Guess who liked that tweet? Ding, 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 ding.
Oh.
As to call them people. Guess who liked that tweet? Ding, 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 ding.
What
I wanted to include more in this video, but I ran out of time. This video mostly focused on Frogan's recent events, which involved a decent...
I wish you would have showed more pictures of, like, shit Frogan has said in Discord and Reddits. Oh, my God. But then Techie actually ended up blowing up on LSF due to the Frogan shit.
What is the point? Like, the only point of this is to farm outrage. Good God, fucking Jabba the Hutt just causing issues for no reason, man. Jesus Christ. Good God, fatty. Fucking going on the internet causing problems rather than going to fucking Total Gym. Get a fucking grip, you disgusting piece of shit.
Just shits on that, bro. He just shitting on that white lady, bro. That's friendly fire. How you gonna shit on a fellow white lady like that, bro? That is a fellow white woman. He's shitting on his fellow white woman, bro. I'll tell you, that is 100% though, to piss Frogan off. More than anything else, more than saying she's a shitty person, more than saying she's anti-Semitic, more than anything, call her white. Call her white and she will despise you. Oh my god, bro. Like, who's this white? Why is this white lady wearing a hijab? He's fat so he can say it. I feel like I should. He's not even, bro. Tangy looks very different now, bro. I wish he went back to the gym though. I feel like I should be open. I feel like I should open betting on whether this will get him temp ban, despite what she said not getting her ban. Have we found out how Friggin has not gotten banned for calling someone like, or I guess she didn't call him a cracker. She said that's a cracker ass take. Is that the only reason she hasn't gotten banned? Because she said that was a cracker ass take? Instead of directly calling him a cracker? Hassan buff? You think Hassan has that much pull? I guess he does, right? Because he still gets advertised by Twitch. Like, I remember seeing his picture on like TwitchCon posters at TwitchCon. Which pissed me off though. It pissed me off to see that when I didn't see Kai up there. I'm like, bro, Kai was arguably the biggest streamer. He's a huge streamer. Like, Twitch pisses me off with who's like, bro. Like, holy shit, bro. Someone like some that's an N-word ass tank, they'd be insta-banned? Yep. Yes, they would. It's a double standards of Twitch, man.
He was just fucking eating in silence with his shirt off. And that motherfucker had views. And on top of it, that got clipped. So, yeah, and then Emily's golfing right now. So, like, I want to be a mix of Canute and Emily. That is my goal.
I was wondering if she was talking about having her shirt off. I think that chick who said that she will pay $30K for someone assassination isn't bad either. Denims? She is not. Now, the only unfortunate bit is I don't think she should be banned for that. If I'm being completely transparent, I don't think she should be banned from that from my metric. I think she should be banned from that from Twitch's metric, though. So it's weird because, like, I don't support the ban, but I do support the ban. You know what I'm saying? It's more like I support consistency. I support consistency because I see Gideon got banned because he got his chat to put L plus ratio in Pokemon's chat. He received a permaban, and this chick makes a joke about putting $30K on Asbin's life and doesn't get at least a 3-day. It's so weird. It baffles me. It makes no sense to me. And Gideon put in appeals and they ignored his appeals. And Asmin put in a report and they ignored his report. So what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean with Twitch? How does this bias make any sense? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Because it's Queen Pokey, the three-faced bitch. She put 30 on a Twitter guy head, not Asmin, and I'm not sure if it was a joke. Okay. It was definitely a joke. I'm sure it was a joke because she specifically said, I'm putting 30K to anyone shut him up and also to whoever can make this chick's boobs bigger. You could do both, you got it. The boobs bigger thing, it tells me that, like, okay, she was joking. 100% she was joking. It just, in my opinion, it wasn't a very good joke. You know, I personally didn't like it too much. But what the fuck is Fanny doing playing EVE Online?
Okay, so for armor plates, which ones are How do I tell which ones are compatible with my ship?
I didn't even realize people streamed Eve.
You'll play.
Oh my god. Eve Online was one of those games I was like, if I had got into this when it came out, I would have played the fuck out of it. But this game is like a full-time job.
Tungsten.
Bro, look at this shit.
Get some little teeny.
What am I looking at? There's menus all down the left side, menus on the right, menus in the middle, menus in the bottom left. I can't see anything on the bottom right. And then half the page is numbers. There's almost as many numbers as there are letters in this goddamn fucking page.
I don't know how many to get.
This makes me want to play.
I need to get like.
This makes me want to play Armored Core on stream though, because I never beat Armored Core because I had to move when it came out, and then I started playing other games. I'm just glad I bought it though. Armored Core was fun as fuck, dude. Armored Core was so fun. I felt like a fucking, dude. I felt like a Gundam. I really did. I loved it like a shit ton. It was amazing. Did he say which one the Black Ops 2 tournament? Oh, that I completely forgot. Okay, so that was Saturday. That was my Saturday going on Techie stream. And then I went to Morg's. I went to Morg's party. Had a lot of fun. That's where me and this chick were playing like Smash a shit ton of the night. This is not who she is. That is not who this chick is. My bad. Okay, let me find a clip. Julie and I were playing Smash. So fucking fun. That's her right there. That's Julia. She's right there. This one right here. That's Julia. We were playing Smash. Great time. But then we did other stuff too. We had a DDR machine. Jimmy came out. Jimmy is a god at DDR. And then my ass is starting to hurt. Fuck, bro, my butt actually hurts. Eve is actually trash now. Played like 16 years ago. It was more fun. Damn. Okay, and then to fast forward, so I ended up getting home at like 4 a.m. Okay, I get home about 4 a.m. Sunday comes. I wake up, dog fucking tired. Colin calls me. Is about 12 o'clock. It's probably about 1 o'clock. He says, "Hey man, you streaming today?" I'm like, I don't even look at the time. I say, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, well, I'm gonna be streaming at like 5:30 if you want to come through, and then we'll do the tournament at 6:30." I said, "What time does it start?" He says, "Well, it starts at like 7." I was like, okay. He's like, "Yeah, but you should come at like 5:30." I said, "What time does it start?" He said, "You should come at like 5:30." I said, "Yeah, what time does it start?" He said, "Can you come at 6:30?" I said, "What time does it start?" So pretty much I was like, yeah, nigga, I don't plan on getting there till about 7. Okay, like, we're not doing this fucking game, bro. I have never seen you be on time in my fucking life. I know damn well that's just not about to change. So there I am. I wake up. I actually start waking up. I see what time it is. I'm like, bro, I'm not streaming today, bro. I'm too fucking tired. So I tell you guys, hey, not streaming. But most of you guys are tracking the Black Ops 2 tournament anyway, so I was like, they'll just see me on Colin's stream, okay? You just watch me on Colin's stream on the Black Ops 2 tournament. So I get to Colin's house a little bit before 7. It was like 6:45, 6:50. I get to his house. No one's there. I'm like, I see one car on the driveway. Besides Colin's car, I see one car on the driveway. I'm like, okay. So I go in his house. I walk upstairs. There he is, sitting at his computer with Black Ops on his monitor with one controller. I say, first thing I say, we playing on this? Where's your projector? He says, I don't have a projector. I say, I have a projector. Christian was already there. Christian has a projector. Why didn't you ask either of us to bring our projectors? He's like, well, I just, I didn't think about it. You want us to play split screen on your monitor? You want us to all be crowded around your monitor to watch people play split screen on a monitor? He's like, oh yeah, that's a good point. I'm like, you know shit. So we end up going to Walmart. Mind you, it was already, he said he was gonna stream at 5:30. I don't get to his house till about 7. So mind you, he already an hour and a half late to his own fucking stream. We go to Walmart so he can buy a projector. Because we end up calling people and they're like, yeah, we don't have a projector. Yeah, we don't have a projector. I have one, but it sucks. We go to Walmart to go get a projector. He just leaves his house unlocked. Mind you, he gave the time so people are starting to come in, right? Russell comes to Colin's house. Says, hey, no reply. Takes his shoes off, like, oh, they're probably upstairs. He walks upstairs. Nobody in the house. The house is completely empty. Now, he knew he was in the right house because Colin has some telling items. You know, he got some very identifiable items that would be like, yeah, I'm in the right house. You know, so it's not like he thought he was like, okay, this is the right house. You know, water pipe and yeah, he was a gardener of some sort. But yeah, so Russell's like, where is everybody? So we finally get back, and oh, I forgot to add this. He also bought small ass cups for beer pong. They were the wrong size. They were small ass cups, and he didn't have any ping pong balls. So we were gonna play. Because after the Black Ops 2 tournament was supposed to be, he was throwing a party. So he was throwing a party, small cups, no ping pong balls. He had nothing set up. There was no food. I'm telling you, bro, he ain't do shit. And he's been planning. By the way, he's been planning this for 2 weeks. The Black Ops 2 tournament and the party, he's been planning for 2 weeks. For 2 weeks. So I start helping him a little bit. We start setting up all this shit. People are coming over. Everyone's like, it's already, by this point, it's already 9 o'clock. Okay. People are coming over for the party because the Black Ops 2 tournament was supposed to be done already. It was supposed to be fucking done already. So people are coming over for the party. We're all hanging out. He's like, he realizes Black Ops 2 doesn't even have split screen. On PC, there's no split screen on Black Ops 2. So he bought Black Ops 2 for no fucking reason. He had it for no fucking... I'm like, bro, you mean it didn't even have split screen in the game? He said, well, on console it does. I'm like, are we on console? Goofy. It does. No, it did not. So he ends up getting Black Ops 3. And by then it was so late, he just said, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We can't do it. So we do end up doing like Black Ops 3, but not a tournament, because like at that point it was just a party and it would have ruined the vibes. It would have been a terrible idea because it was like, okay, like, you know, if people don't want to be on stream, we don't want to put them on stream type shit. Like, fuck it, bro. Like it's just too late. It's just too late. We missed our fucking chance, bro. He literally gassed you guys up for a Black Ops 2 tournament, including myself, gassed us up for a Black Ops 2 tournament to never happen. But it was, I mean, the kickback was a good kickback though. Like, I mean, it was 100% a kick. Like, it wasn't a party. It was a kickback. Like, it was fun time. People were chilling out, talking, having a great time. I met a couple new people. I pretty much know most people now. But I got to talk to more people. And, like, oh, dude, it was like, we were talking for hours, bro. I'm talking like, I think we really stopped talking around 2 a.m. And I stayed until like 3, 4. And then I looked at Colin and I said, bro, can I just stay over? Like, it's late. He was like, yeah, bro. So I went to his guest room and passed the seat. Who was cooking in Black Ops 3? I know Russell is good. I think his roommates with Emer. Okay. Russell was knocking everybody out at Jimmy's house, bro. Jimmy wasn't there, but every other person that lives with Jimmy was just getting mollywopped. It was like David was trying. David was the first one up, cream pied by Russell, and then David got salty and was like, I'm just gonna give it to Alex. Gives it to Alex. Alex cream pied by Russell. They're like, oh my god, well we only got one more person in the house here. Gives it to Bryce. Bryce cream pied by Russell. base tweet. What'd you just show me? People care more about corn on the cob than a literal genocide in Palestine. Fat fucks can't even stop eating for a single second to stop a literal genocide. Do I not follow Willie Mack? I need to follow Willie Mack, bro. I need to follow him on Twitter. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. Guys, say hi to Techie for me. Let me do that right now. Willie Mack. Also, oh, I gotta shit a little bit. Let me look up Willie Mack. Willie Mack show. I followed him. Also, let me. Okay, we're good. We're back. Colin really thought it was gonna be Russell. Russell did lose to Todd. Todd works with gamer subs. Yeah, Todd was piecing people up. Todd was good, bro. Like sweaty good, like disgusting good. We're not sure if y'all watch Emeru, but I thought she was Nancy Cat. I don't watch streams. To be fair, do I follow Emeru? What has she been streaming recently? Okay, that is just. Last time I watched Emeru was when Hugh was on it, and that's because I saw Hugh, and I'm like, damn, that's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my fucking life. She went back to League. I heard Soda and some other people were getting back into League as well. Street Fighter, D's nuts. Street Fighter, League. I gotta shit a little bit. Fortnite. Ugh. Liza P. Okay. Hyun looks like a model. Hyun looks like a muse, bro. She's my muse. I'm gonna go raid somebody though, because my ass is tired and I gotta still. It's a short stream today. You guys gotta give me a little bit. I'm gonna fix my schedule today. We'll be good tomorrow for a longer stream, and we'll get back into Sekiro because I fucking love that game. That game is. We're not quitting that. I'm legitimate. I'm not quitting that fucking game. I fucking love it. I love every single aspect of it. Ray Jinx, that was already the plan, nigga. Also, I want to start playing more Rainbow Six again with Jinx. So I'm gonna hit her up. And I want to get Colin.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not going back.
You have to go into settings and it changes again.
One of these days she's gonna actually fucking she's gonna VIP me in her chat, and then that is when I will actually like really fuck with Jinx. But until then, fuck her.
Streaming? What the frig?
Oh, I farted. So maybe one of these days Jinx will VIP me in her chat, but like who knows, man? Maybe she just hates me. Maybe the reason she hasn't VIP'd me is because she doesn't fucking like me. That's probably what it is. You gotta pay points for VIP? How many points do I have to pay? I have so many points in her chat. 20,000 points? I'm at 18.8. Oh, we can get 20k, bro. That is cheap. That is a cheap ass VIP.
Yeah, we ain't here for fun though.
We're not?
Wait, you mean I can't go on the Ferris wheel?
I don't want to play with Naomi though. I would love to play with Jinx, but I'd prefer not to play with Naomi if I could avoid it. If I could just not do that, that'd be really cool. If we could just have a different group. It's just, I like winning, you know what I'm saying? I like winning and not being like I like not hearing people just like cry. That would make my fucking day. Bye Crit, bye Low Wolf, bye Riot. Wait, outro talk. I'm canceling the raid. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. CST, just like normal, unless I do it earlier. But I will always be live by 2 p.m. Always be live. And play more games. We'll play some more fucking games with people we like. Hopefully Jinx. I want to do, okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to do another cookie stream. We did a breakfast meal prep. I want to see what we can meal prep for lunch. I think we get our lunch ready, and then we got breakfast and lunch, and then we could just do like, oh, that'd be awesome. So I need any new recipes, throw it in my fucking, throw it in my Discord. I'll look into that shit. Chosen got me. Shopping, I would never shop IRL. I think that's weird. I would never do a shopping stream. Let me see. Let me think. There's one more. I also do want to do another yoga stream, but this time easier. Can I give you snack recipes? Yes. Yes, you can. I want to be able to like have everything. I know what I'm gonna eat every single day. For like, I don't care about like. I'm not like a foodie. Stream's ended. Later, bitch.